So in this video, I'm going to quickly show you how to export stems or multi-tracks in Logic Pro. So here's my Logic Pro session. You can see that I have, this is like an instrumental track that I have here. I'll put it at the bottom. I have some other like instrumental stuff, piano accent, a vocal reflection thing. I have some MIDI data here from software instruments inside Logic, okay? And what I need from you to mix this is to get all of these tracks as single audio tracks, and they need to be all the same length. So I'll show you how to do this. So across the top, you'll need to first engage the memory cycle, which is this guy right here. It should turn yellow. That's how you know it's on. There's also a button right here for it. We need this to all be the same length. So I'm going to set my memory cycle to about here, because this is where the end of the song is. And you'll know it's on, obviously, because it's yellow. So keep that on, because that's going to act as our time boundaries. What I'll then do is I'll need to go and I'll need to select each one of these tracks. So the tracks I want to bounce are from here all the way to the bottom. So I'll click the first one, and then I'll hold Shift on my keyboard, and then click the bottom one. So now everything is selected. And what we now want to do is we want to go up to the File menu and go to Export 7 tracks as audio files. Now mine says 7 because I have 7 tracks. Yours might say 2 tracks. It might say 20. It might say 30. So you could either do 7 tracks as audio files, or you can do all tracks as audio files. It's up to you. But I'll just do 7 tracks as audio files. It's then going to ask me where I want to put them. So for this example, I'll just go to my desktop, and I'm going to first create a folder. So there's the folder. We're going to call this Logic Stems, or you can call the name of your song, or you can call it whatever you want, for Brendan, whatever it is. We're then going to go down here, and it says WAV. That's what I want, a WAV file format. And we're going to, let's do bypass effect plugins, okay? And we don't want to include the volume or pan automation. We want it without stuff. We want it without effects. We want it without volume and pan automation. Now I'm going to press save. It's going to take a second here, so let it do its thing. Perfect. So that's all done. So once this wraps up here. All right, so now we're done. So now if I open up my Finder window, or maybe if you're on Windows, like your File Explorer, let's go and find that folder. So here's Logic Stems. And if I go into here, I should have all these individual WAV files. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 WAV files. Perfect, 1 for each track. And you can see the tracks are named. So what you need to do for me is you need to find this folder, right-click on it, and choose Compress. And once that compresses, it should give you a nice little zip folder, which is showing, once this completes, right here. This is the file that I need you to attach to your order. So this is the file that the zip file that you need to send to me. And let me just show you the importance of doing all this, because oops. Let's pretend that this is the session that I'm about to start your mix in. So I'm going to go and download this zip folder, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to drag all of these into the session. And let's see that. Yes, import. So look how this turns out. It gives me a nice chunk of the same length of time that we bounced. Remember, we set the memory cycle here. Each track is bounced out with the exact same amount of time, and I have the different tracks, okay? So this is what I want to see. This is so that vocal parts and instrument parts don't get mixed up into different places. I don't want to receive them and have them looking like this. That's not ideal for me, because then I have to manually line this up. So they should come out looking like this, and a good way of checking yourself on this is that each one of these audio files will have the exact same file size. Check it out. They're all 53.9 megs. So this means that they are all bounced at the same time. They're on individual tracks, and I can import them on my end very easily and get started on your mix right away, which causes less confusion and essentially you get your mix faster from me. So hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions.